Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yep, we're doing position tournaments now. This will probably be the last thing before Man 27 comes out, which is next month. So, but first, we're gonna do. I'm just gonna tell you the position. Tell you it's O-line, offensive tackle to the left and right tackle versus running back. You can see on your screen now. But first, national anthems. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight lassie streaming, gleaming. Whose broad stripes and bright star through the perilous fight while the rampart we watch burn so gently screaming, and the rocket red alert, the bomb bursting in air, yea, prove to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan, oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, of my people knowing Nanai homoi kalani ali kehahi kahi makualani kamehame now kawapale Nekahiye Makualanie Kamehame now Kawapale Nekahiye. Now we're running over the rosters. So for the running backs, these are the running back and the offense staff. I am using the offense team. But for the running back, we are using the 9. The Gibbs is the highest, but you'll see him soon. But for our quarterbacks, we have the Raiders backfield. So Zamir White, top 2 backfield, and Ashton Genty. Running back, we have J.K. Dobbins and R.J. Harvey from the Broncos, and then Kareem Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco from Chief. Then for the fullback, we have Ollie Hampton. Yeah, the AFC East right here for some reason. The AFC West. Then for the wide receiver, we have Bills with James Cook and Ray Davis. We have Seahawks with Kenneth Walker and DeAndre Miller. Even though he was on the Saints in real life, the Seahawks trade Zach Charbonnet to the Saints, which you'll see later. Then we also have the Patriot Travion Innocent and Ramondre Stevenson. Tight end, we have 1-9 and Justin McCaffrey. Then we have the Rabbit, Blake Corum, and Kyron Rhythm. Our offensive line and choose of the Packers, Jeff Jacob, and Mark Vaughn. Lloyd, then we also have Jalen Warren and Tim Inco from the Steelers. Derek Anderson, Keon Mitchell from the Ravens. Charter, we have another Charter. We have 2 more Charter. Najee Harris and Antonio Gibson from the Chargers. And then we have the Cowboys with Javonte Williams and Jay Abu. Defense, we have the Lions with Gibbs and Monontree. We have the Dolphins with H-Chan and Jalen Wright at the edge. Defenseman, we have the Commander Jacoby Crossett Murray, also known as Bill, Chris Rodriguez Jr., and Jeremy Nickel. Our linebacker consists of the Falcons, or Sam Bijan and Tyler Algier. Coach, the Saints foil. And we have the coach for Sam with Jonathan Taylor and DJ Gillian. Saints is our linebackers, or our Mike. It was Zach Fournier, Durbin New, and Alvin Kamara. Yes. And as I said earlier, Charbonnet went straight to the Saints. Then for our corners, we had 2 Eagles, which is Saquon Barkley and Will Shipley, which is not here. Then we had two Texans, which is Joel Mixon and Willie Marks. Then we had 2 Jaguars, Blakeston, Tuchin, and Sharsi Yen. Tuchin is one of the higher overall. He's only a rookie as well. And for our free safety, we have the Buccaneer and Rashid Wright. Brees Hall and Brian Robinson Jr. for the Saints. I know he was on the Niners, but for the regular season, so people listen man, so he was on the Jet. And then our kicker and punter from the Browns, DeAndre Swift and Ty Mungai. And our long-term results are from the Niners, Isaiah Wengo. Now, I'm going to do the position team here. So, now we're going to go over the offensive line, or offensive tackle, the left tackle and right tackle. For our quarterbacks, we have Joel and Luke Goggett. Running back, we have Brian O'Neill, Ingham Kevin Knob, Josh Simmons, and Trevor Penning. Right receiver, we have Abraham Lucas, Deion Dotson, Rayan Smith, Jake Matthews, Tristan Darrisaw, and Mike Valencia. I didn't realize how so many of our that right receiver did not know that. Like, Jake Matthews being 18 overall, Abraham Lucas being 26 overall, and Deion Dotson being the 15 overall is crazy. Same with Ryan O'Neill being the 14 overall. I think it's 16 overall. Of course, the offensive line would be great because they're offensive tackles converted to, well, like Garrett Bozak, the left tackle converted to right tackle. And I mean, everything else is the same when they have tackles. But like for the left guard, the right guard, we converted Peninsula to left guard. Same with Zach Tom, Thompson, and Darnell White to center, Richard Worth at their to right guard. And for our tight ends, Lane Johnson, Andrew Thomas, and Armin Mendenball. By the way, Lane Johnson did play tight end. He's a 99. Actually, he's not a 99. This is blocking. But he's a 73 for a very good tight end. If you did not know, he did play tight end. And he was in high school. Same with Andrew Thomas. Actually, no, never mind. It's just the blocking. But think about it. That's really good. And the blocking is... If Lane Johnson... I think Lane Johnson might be the... If he wasn't a tackle and he was a tight end, I think he would be like a 73, so a 74 tight end. If the blocking was here. And for the... Yeah, here it is. For the edge, I think we got Packers and Raiders. That's what it was. D-line, we got deep stuff, we got liners. Corner, we got Steelers, Falcons, and I think Rams. Seahawks, we have safety, we got Seahawks and Chief. We had Drill for the, I don't know if this was Drill or Sam. For the Will, we got Bills. I think for the we got Dolphin for the Mill. I got Viking for the Sam. And their special team, I think, came from the Lions. Yep, Tara Decker and Jamarco Jones. After these are a lot of backups, so like this guy, Anthony Melton, and Rasheed Walker is a starter. Colton Miller is a starter, but Spencer Booth, Fred Johnson, they're all backups. Even like Charles Grant and Terrence Steele, actually a Cowboy, but got John Raiders. But then Roger Jones and Troy Franklin are starters. David Caleb Delaney, and Jordy Nelson. And this guy, checking, tried our backup. There's one more corner. I forget who it is. I think it's another Ram. But who cares? Jalen Moore and Jawan. They're both right tackles, so yeah. But now let's start this game. And why not? Start it. And it's raining. Oh, that's me stop. That's gonna stop real bad because I wanna watch them play. I don't even watch them play. Let's see how bad this is. Oh no, this is not bad, so we're good. The offensive line start first. And then up to Brian O'Neill. Gibbs is our line, by the way. And then David Rumpel, like I told you. But Gibbs will be starting, so yeah, that's first. I don't even know what that was. Oh, that was Jake Matthews, right? Remember, I did switch the quarterback. I didn't play Brian O'Neill. Not Brian O'Neill, but Joel Luke got it. But this is Joel Hope doubling, by the way. Not that guy going run away. Is that Brian O'Neill? Oh my god, he's good. And being a 15 overall, 16 overall running back is crazy, and he's fast. From being on top. These are running backs, by the way. They should be a lot faster. Okay, there we go. There's not ETN. Who was that? That's Factor. Was that Gibbs? It would have been Saquon. You know, that would have been Saquon as well. And Saquon is in here. He was the one that messed up. What a tackle by Saquon there, losing a yard. Yeah, that's a yard there. Remember, they can't kick the field goal. They can't kick the field goal. They can't kick after opponents. They can't punt. You know what happened earlier? You know, one of the defensive play there by the running back. 4th down. What are they going to do here? They're going to punt the ball. Okay. Smart. They're already at the only. They're already past. That's so bad. That's Saquon catching the ball there. 23 interception. At the end, I want to see if 18 is the most, by the way, in a single season direct. You don't need to do 23 touch interception, by the way. And there's your J.K. Dobbins. I bet you if the Gibbs was there, that would have been a lot easier. But nope. Oh, making this an after run the tournament. Third and 5. Let's see what Ashton Jenkins does. Project down. First and 10. We already tackle. Whoever sort of touchdown first will be the first points. 7 yards? Not great for a running back against tackles. Yes, tackles. Not defensive tackle, offensive tackle are a lot slower than deep. They're not really that slow, but they are slower than running backs. Oh, that was fast already. That's so fast. Net quarter, please. The Lions are on the 3rd down and 5. What a catch! All out of bounds. I missed it. Ooh, I need to predict into the win. Right. Offensive line are slow, but they're good at tackling. They're also good at blocking. But there goes J.K. Dobbins. That's a touchdown. I'm gonna say the Lions win. I'm gonna say running backs win. Yeah, I'm gonna see what they're gonna do with the. They're gonna get the extra point. This is Swift, by the way. But they have 6 points though. That's good to win right now. They're gonna kick it out of bounds again, aren't they? Yep. That's me a flag. Kicking out of bounds. Offense. Kicking team. Against. That by Simney kicking. I wonder if. Let's see what the. Saquon on the bottom, by the way. Gibbs not in right now. Joel Holt. What a play right there. They're already at the 30-yard line. Almost 30 yard, right? I think that they're at the 31 in the lines. And they're giving it to Brian O'Neill. And stop in the backfield. After meaning 1 yard, but who cares? At the offensive tackles. He's pretty good. The offensive line for the offensive tackles are pretty good. That's going to be with the center and O line of offensive when you get there. And probably with the tight end. Lane Johnson is doing pretty well for them. And Andrew Thomas. When I was playing, I did play it earlier. But I forced to win after we were going to lose both games, so there's all. I tried trembling with Brian O'Neill. It barely worked. I wonder if Joel Oak is a lot younger. He's only 22. Brian O'Neill is like past 30. He is 30. Brian O'Neill, but. What was his name? Gotcha. That what it was. There's Brian O'Neill. He's the running back. First and go. I did start from touchdown with the offensive line. I think I scored like twice. Running backs, I only scored once for some reason. And there's. And. No, that's not safe one. I think that's Normandy. Yeah, that was that Normandy. And that should be a touchdown. No. And then they hit the field goal. This, if they miss, this could be a tie. Oh man, if they. Yeah, let's check Germany. If that kicker right there, if that guy goes in there, that would have been the touch. That would have been the touchdown. But you know that means it's a tie game. That was a good kicker. Oh. Not Taylor Decker, or they signed it. Play action. What are you doing, dude? Oh man. Catch the ball. Ashton Genty was great with that ball right there. He's gonna run, he's gonna run. Slide. That's gonna be his 2-minute warning. 6-6. What a coincidence. 10-minute warning, so that means 2 minutes before half until half. Ashton Genty going down. And they're gonna punt the ball. Are you freaking kidding me? You know, either will chance to tie it. Eagles are good at running the ball for some reason. You guys just fumble a lot. There's safe one again. Why does every time I try to do that, I get offsides for some reason? Mine Gibbs. Oh my gosh, that try took forever. Yay. Well, that's also stopped the clock go. I want the run back to it. I don't want offensive line to continue. I have to get the first down. I would challenge that, but. Gibbs now there, Saquon's getting set up there. Come on, Gibbs. No time to produce. No good. My gosh, they're really punching it. If they had it around, that would have been a touchdown. They're probably just never running the ball though. They're just passing. They look like a face mask too. The line called the Eagles don't have a timeout, so remember they have your Irving spike the ball, but I don't know how that works. They can't kick the ball. They can't. I don't know if he was thrown into, but who cares? You can't even see the rain in there, but it is raining. Oh yeah, I forgot the line get the ball. Short. Landing zone, short the landing zone, kicking team. Well, that was Lane Johnson that kicked the ball. It was like, who the hell's kicking the ball for the Eagles? Like, you come it around instead of an out. It doesn't even clock the clock either. It should, but how did they stop the run that fast? They're offensive tackle. They're supposed to be slow. Like, hold on. Man, that's why I'm using them so they don't sign players. Game 9, hold on to your block a lot longer, please. I don't know really what man was. But CMC. I don't see him block very well. He just got sacked. Now they have punt. I want the running backs to win. Not want to go into overtime. What if I dupes my teams? It's your fault. I don't want to go on forever, obviously. Yeah, I don't know stores, and plus my dad won't listen to this and don't want. Sorry, at 24 myself to the waiting point we get the end as well. Oh, there's Gibbs. Thank you, Gibbs. I got that or that speed. Where was that speed the entire game, Gibbs? Don't know where that speed was the entire game. He's fast, but not as fast as he usually is as a normal running back. I wonder if he doesn't have good power moves off while that is taking him forever to get out. Oh my gosh, that should have been the pick six. No, that was fourth down. I did not know that was third down. This would be a bad punt. Stop fair catching this. Run the ball after. Let an easy kicking for touchdown. No, for real. No one there. There was literally no one in front of him. Oh my gosh, the third quarter luck again is so tight. There's no JT Dobbins. That should be the end of the third quarter. And there's all the end of the third quarter. There's still one more quarter though. This is the end of the game, obviously, also. Yes, they did fit field for some reason. They might have to. If if the defense and team what they're doing with the Eagles, they can win this. The line kind of win this. Delayed handoff. The Eagles got there really fast, but that it was a delayed handoff. Anthony Belton, Crackers, offensive line. That was a bad read. That was a bad play by the line offensive line. Not offensive line, but Dan Cameron. I play called that. I don't know why I said offense. Why would they punt? Why do they keep punting? And what am I gonna do if they tie? You can't have a tie. No, you can't. But you just have to face them in the AFC Championship if that. And they're both NFC teams, so they can't be in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna do a little QB sneak with Joel. Watch. I'm guessing it right now. Told you. At least now in Madden 27, we can't not automatically. Thank you, Gibbs. Finally. You said you have 4 yards ago. Nice and no eat, man. I'm hungry. As far as 2:30, that's crazy. Dude, if the offense and tackle do win, then you're valid to tie in on the safety. Nice drop. Nice tackle, Lions. Oh, it's only a 2 timeout left, and it's not raining harder. Still can't see in the camera though. And you can't kick the field goal anyways. No man down the field. And the line, of course, accept that. The left guard, by the way, can be so. Not finally use their timeout. Another direct, you're almost at your own line. You think the running backs would be able to burst the guys? Obviously, they're fast. The offensive tackles are slow. Felt like nothing. Booth review. Yeah, I think you said he got it. Not both of you, not barely, I think. Yeah, one more chance. They get one more chance. Hail Mary time. Or else they're into overtime. And then, I don't know, I guess the only way. I'm not impressing anything. They're What a big hit by the running back, but still did not fumble the ball. That's, you can see that, but there is one down there. Is Saquon to end it? Saquon! Touchdowns, Lion! Game over! That's the end. That's the end. That's the end. Isn't that the end? Ooh! Now we're adding 12. That means the running backs are moving on. Saquon. One of playing overtime. I don't know why they didn't do that the first time. They had many chances to do that, by the way. No, for real, they did. I wouldn't say not the entire game, by the way. How many times did I say that in this video? Probably a lot, right? But what I'll play end the game. I want to see that. I don't know if I can, but I think I can. But I can see the play. Here's the first touchdown. There's only 3 touchdowns. This is the first touchdown. Here's the second touchdown that they showed earlier. Okay, yeah, that was a touchdown. The ball was already across the line anyway, so. And then the last touchdown was this right here. I don't know where Saquon was. There, I want to see you. I want to see Saquon beat that guy. Oh, he just duped that guy out. Boop. Saquon, and there's a touchdown. End the game right there. Now you can see the ring. No, you can't see the ring. What a play by Saquon there. Man cover, man 26, by the way. What a way to end it. That was awesome. I have to say that was awesome. Net position, I'll give it to you now, is tight end versus safety. If you heard it earlier. Then I do have YouTubers I will go over after we finish this. They're all on different teams now, so. No, what I'm not doing is fast. Eagles should be the only one with a loss. Making the lives. Right, home, away, home, away, away, home. Same thing, Lions, you're gonna do it here now. Home, home, home. Away, home, away, away. I'm missing this into the playoff. Well, what a play by the man 26 cover, Saquon Barkley. Today again, we'll be the man 27 cover, by the way. The range should be a schedule soon. Yeah, they're sure they're already releasing. Okay, this is wrong. I know Matthew Stafford is not a 98. It's still wrong. Matthew Stafford said here, I think they're still based it on around 26. And Bill Stafford, JSN, Detroit ranked 99. Yeah, nothing really changed. We're gonna check the roster. The Lion went 17-0. We're gonna be battling the Eagles, so obviously. We're battling the Cardinals. I do want to see this. 24 pits, 10 pits. 6-7, 6-7. Running back wasn't that great. Wide receiver Abraham Lucas, Lane Johnson had 11 touchdowns. He didn't have many stats, he had 9 stats. Not many. There's probably a lot of punting, but I want to see how this went. 2,700. Yeah, he didn't hit very much. But now I see the Lions. And 28 touchdowns, 28 did a Gino there. Or Jameis. Both running back almost went for double-digit touchdown there. No 1,000-yard receiver. I got CMC with too. The offensive line was so bad though. I think I got 4 picks, which is pretty good for a running back. Saquon got, Ray Davis and Saquon both got. This was to actually win the game, by the way. This was crazy. Against the Eagles this game. Against his team. I forgot about that too. Technically, the offensive line is on the Eagles. They traded to the Vikings for Brandon O'Neal. We're not playing any games. I'm just going here. Playoff schedule. I'm gonna force home away. Everything else will be random. Random. Obviously. Wow, we barely. How did they do? Colt did 4 touchdowns. Nice. Now we're out of the Panthers. Sorry, Panther. I'm not forcing you over. And do want to see how this goes. Now I'm not enjoying. I'm not gonna play any game. I'm not going in to watch. I just want to simulate it and see who wins. 3, 2, 1. Force advance. I'm forcing. How we lost? Oh, whatever. I would go over the roster, not the roster, but the YouTubers after. American Lucas made it. Wow. Wait, there wasn't a. Oh yeah, Danny was. Which is another YouTuber. I would get there. Abraham Lucas made it. Lane Johnson made it, obviously. Trent Williams, Penny Sewell, Larmy Thompson, Christian Worth, Garrett Bowes. Let's see if Busy was the Lars Loans. I don't think anyone would go up that straight, but we go see. I don't think anyone would won Yuri Awards. Yeah, Ethan Godfrey, Ryder Bingham made it up there. Right there are two running backs, by the way. I'll show you. I don't think anyone will win the award. Mohamed Mart is another YouTuber. What's the one rookie of the year? Ian. The Lions they're probably not going to beat the Broncos, but Penny Sewell went up to the left guard. X Factor. Lane Johnson up to X Factor. Oh, is already the next superstar. Same with Sons. Oh, Andrew Thomason. Oh, wait, he was already. Vanessa was already superstar. Same with Dean Dawkins. I think everyone was already going wrong. The defensive side. Yeah, we had 3 or 4 people that were normal that went up to star. Charles Cross, Austin Jackson, then Ian Rashad Lee Walker, and Taylor Miller. I mean, Joan Taylor was starting that. No, man. Oh, and Troy Fontu. Before I'm not gonna play Super with the Lions because I want them to really on their own. This is our top 3 players against. Yes, that's Neymar Tenerick's grandson, Sarah, and taking all your superstar. Cool. You guys were already superstar. You two were already abilities. Don't think anyone went up to normal dev. David already up after came with each element. Strowman went up superstar. Tooth went up superstar. Buck, yeah, King was already superstar. Joe Mason was already superstar, yeah. They're probably gonna lose, so, but who cares? If they win, it's a win. Yep, they lost. Big time. 52-14. I do want to see how many Lions and Eagles actually retire. The Eagles should have a lot of people that retired, and obviously, yep, Brian O'Neill, Trent Williams, Garrett Cole, Sarah Wilson, Lane Johnson, Trevor Penning, Matthew, and Deion Dotson. That's Derrick Henry retired. That's crazy. Who actually won Rookie of the Year? Last time you asked me, YouTubers after retired. You technically don't chat, you could obviously. Obviously, can YouTuber re-up the age that they are at? Sarah Tenderite finally retired after 1 year. One forget to there's I will go guys. Johnny Tenderite, Brandon Bingham up to 2 Cardinals retired. Minnie Bingham also retired as well. Mom and Dad of the Tenderite and this is how Bingham retired. Crazy. But now, it's probably time. But people know me. Wait, one more thing. I almost forgot. Almost forgot about it. I almost. We're done with that, obviously. Yeah, I only did that because of that. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to do. For the YouTubers, we have me on the Saints. That's God's on the Saints. On the Seahawks, we have Brian Rowe. I'm gonna take all these down below. So, and ChatGPT helped me with that. So, we have Ethan Godfrey, Minnie Bailey Bingham, Ryder Bingham. We have Ethan Godfrey on the Colts, Bailey Bingham on the Panther, Ryder Bingham on the Jets, the Jaguars, and the last assistant rookie on the Falcon. Fullback Danny McDuck on the Niners. Kyle Groffrey, also known as Stromley, on the Steelers. Jason Fig on the Vikings. Mara Tenerick on the Bucks. Johnny Tenerick on the Cardinals. Sam Canny on the Chiefs. And Diego on the Texans. Tyan, we have Horror Agent on the Niners. Brandon Bingham on the Cardinals. And Presley Lamb on the Cowboys. Then on the offensive line, we have Dave Ajay on the Chiefs, Minnie Bingham on the Broncos, Edward Freery on the Packers, Tsunami Fortress on the Chargers, center we have Roland Freeland and Solage on the Panthers on line. Solage Ortiz on the Bengals. You also have Brad Bond on the Eagles, Diesel Ortiz also on the Lions, Aaron Nagy on the Cowboys, and then we have Canyon Teneright on the Raiders. Left edge, we have Movie Man Marks on the Rams. So that's Diesel Ortiz on the Eagles. And was that center on the Browns? Oh yeah, they have these two. And then Estoril on the Cowboys. Defense tackle, we have Antoine on the Steelers, Asbury on the Bears, and Brenton on the Raiders. We have Bretson Bingham on the Niners, Savannah Tenerights on the Texans, Keanu Eagle on the Eagles, Aiden on the Commanders, Umar the Savage on the Bears. Then we have Crib Bingham and Ty Traveler. Corner we have Jonathan Sauce, Hazel Bingham, Evelyn Teneright, Ali Teneright, Sarah Teneright, Val the Growl. Val the Val? I mean, it should be Val the Growl, but. Then free safety we have Dustin Godfrey on the Ravens, and then Namor Teneright on the Broncos. DK Money on the Bills, Daniel Travelers on the Steelers, kicker Ocean Retreat Rangers, and then Lizzie is a long snapper. So yeah. Now, Avahi Ponoi Nanai Homoi Kalani Ali Keali Makuanie Kamehame Now Kawapale Meka Ie Makualanie Kamehameha Now Kawapale Meka Ie. Make sure you like, share, and share. Bye!